Good governance must be the watchword of the nation's leadership class to avoid truncating the current democratic setup. This is the view of the Governor of Ekiti State, Kayode Fayemi, which he made known at a book launch in Lagos today. The Governor, who spoke alongside a former Commissioner for Health in Lagos, Leke Piton, also touched on other burning national issues.
Even though the reason for the gathering was to essentially launch a book, the occasion provided an opportunity of reflecting on topical political issues. And this was not in any way surprising, considering the fact that the book itself is more or less a chronicle of political developments in Nigeria. This one-time commissioner in Lagos State set the tone of the discourse when, borrowing from the book, he made this strong case for the concept of state policing in Nigeria.
The present state of insecurity and bombing is symptomatic of a nation in free fall. The government must act quickly and intelligently to curtail the situation before Nigerians start resorting to self-help. The debate over state and community policing is quite long overdue. Nigeria needs to decentralize its policing system in line with universal policing trends.
The Governor of Ekiti State, Kayode Fayemi, continued from where the first speaker left off, warning that if political office holders fail to deliver good governance, then democracy itself may be put at great risk.
I also want to underscore the importance of accountability to the citizens by those elected to serve them. It is my own conviction that where there is no active civil society engagement, there can be no responsible and responsive political society, and such a state runs the risk of decay and eventual illegitimacy. I intend to argue, based on my own experience in politics, rather limited, that politics, properly conducted, is a form of social activism and another stage in the struggle to restore the dignity of humankind. Our discussion should really focus more on the making of leaders and citizens in a good society, because without direct citizens' participation, the legitimacy of our political institution will continue to decline.
After all the very serious talk, there was still some time for some words for the author.
It should be serialized in the popular press, and then people will begin to know what it contains and people will look for it.
I think it's very incisive, it's very practical, it tells it the way it is.
And he's very appreciative.
It's only the grace of God that today I can look back and say, thank you for how far you have taken me.
Well, there you have it. It has been a very successful day for Mr. Mobalade Omonijo, and we hope that his book, Nigerian Politics, on politics and politicians will bring about the needed paradigm shift that will create the change that Nigeria needs. Orolu Ashenibare, reporting for Channels Television News.